Close-up of a face, looking down, deep in thought. Rejection, the one word that can make your heart race, your stomach drop, and your dreams shrink. It's a gut punch, right? But what if I told you, rejection isn't the end? What if it's actually the greatest teacher life ever gives you? Because the truth is, every single person who ever changed the world, who ever made a true impact, first had to face one thing: being told a resounding no. Think about that for a second. It wasn't a smooth ride for them. They heard it, they felt it. Today, I want to flip the script on rejection. I want to show you why this isn't your enemy. In fact, it's your most powerful invitation to rise, to grow, to evolve, and to ultimately achieve something far greater than you ever imagined. Let's dive in. We've all been there, haven't we? That moment when you pour your entire heart and soul into something. Maybe it was an interview for your dream job, a relationship you truly believed in, or a creative idea that felt like your baby. You put in the hours, the energy, the vulnerability, and then you wait. The silence stretches, taut and nerve-wracking, or worse, that cold, impersonal message lands in your inbox. We regret to inform you that moment hits harder than any physical punch, doesn't it? Because it's not just a simple no to a job or a project. It feels incredibly personal. It feels like you aren't enough. Like there's something fundamentally wrong with you. And what happens then? For most of us, we instinctively pull back. We start to hesitate. We stop trying as hard. We lower our voice in the room, afraid to speak up, afraid to be seen. We tell ourselves, maybe I should just play it safe. Maybe I'm not cut out for this grand dream. But that, my friends, is the trap. That's the silent agreement we make between our fear and our desperate need for comfort. And that's precisely where most people stop. Not because they can't actually achieve their goals, or because they lack talent or drive, but because rejection convinced them they shouldn't even bother trying. It whispers doubts, and we, unfortunately, listen. But here's the truth, a profound insight that most people never learn, and it could change everything for you. Rejection is not proof that you failed. Let me repeat that, it is not a failure. Instead, think of it as invaluable feedback from life itself. It's life's subtle, or sometimes not so subtle, way of redirecting you. It's pointing you to where you actually belong, where you're truly meant to shine. Don't believe me? Think about some of the greatest minds and successes we know. J.K. Rowling, the visionary behind Harry Potter, was rejected a staggering 12 times before her magical world ever saw the light of day. Steve Jobs, a titan of innovation, was famously fired from the very company he created, Apple. Can you imagine? And Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul who built an empire, was told she was unfit for television. Rejection didn't stop them. It shaped them. It refined their vision, fortified their resolve, and ultimately made them stronger. Because behind every single no, there lies an incredible opportunity to grow thicker skin, to sharpen your focus on what truly matters, and to build an unshakable faith in yourself and your purpose. Rejection doesn't define who you are, it refines you, polishing you into the stronger, more resilient person you are destined to become. Music rises slightly, emotional shift. So, the next time you hear that disheartening no, instead of shrinking, pause, take a breath, and then ask yourself a powerful question. What is this moment trying to teach me? Because maybe, just maybe, it's not rejection at all. Maybe it's truly redirection. Maybe it's guiding you to something even better. Music continues softly. Psychologists have actually confirmed that our brain reacts to rejection in much the same way it reacts to physical pain. That's why you feel that familiar tightening in your chest, that sinking feeling in your stomach. It literally hurts. The pain is real, and it's valid. But here's what most people don't realize, and this is crucial. The deepest, most debilitating pain isn't actually from the rejection itself. It's from the story we immediately attach to it. You didn't just lose a job opportunity in your mind. You told yourself, I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. You didn't just face heartbreak in a relationship. You immediately spun the narrative. I'll never be loved. I'm unlovable. That, my friends, is where the real lasting damage happens. In those negative stories we repeat to ourselves over and over again until they become our perceived truth. But here's the incredibly powerful thing about stories. You hold the pen. You can rewrite them. Every no you encounter can either become an insurmountable wall, blocking your path entirely, or it can transform into an open doorway, leading you to new possibilities and unexpected adventures. The difference, the entire difference, lies solely in how you choose to see it, how you choose to interpret that moment. So, how exactly do you take that potent energy of rejection and turn it squarely into your advantage? How do you transform it into power? Here's your roadmap. First, feel it, but don't live in it. It's absolutely okay, and even necessary, to acknowledge the hurt, the disappointment. You're human, and you're allowed to feel those emotions. But understand this, pain isn't a permanent residence. It's merely a place you pass through on your journey. Feel it, acknowledge it, and then keep moving. Second, detach your identity from the outcome. A no doesn't mean you are inherently wrong, flawed, or unworthy. It simply means that this particular door wasn't for you at this particular time. Your worth is not determined by external validation or a single outcome. Third, analyze, don't agonize. Instead of endlessly agonizing over why did this happen to me, Shift your focus and ask, what can I learn from this experience? Look for the lesson, the feedback, the growth opportunity, and finally, use it as fuel. Every single time life throws a no your way, let that rejection ignite a fire within you. Let it push you, propel you even closer to your ultimate yes. Music grows, cinematic beat. Remember this always. Rejection is never a true reflection of your inherent worth, your talent, or your potential. Instead, it is a powerful test of your perseverance, your grit, and your unwavering belief in yourself. The next time you hear that word, no, don't shrink. Don't hide away from the world. Instead, stand taller. Take a deep breath, lift your chin, and stand taller than ever before. Because behind every single rejection, there's a more resilient, wiser, and ultimately unstoppable version of you waiting to emerge. The fear of rejection only holds power over you if you allow it to control your narrative, to dictate your story. But once you realize that rejection is simply a fundamental part of your training, a necessary step on your path to greatness, you'll begin to see every no not as a setback, but as one vital step closer to fulfilling your destiny, to achieving your wildest dreams. Music fades into calm background, voice softens. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never got rejected. Oh no, quite the opposite. They are the extraordinary ones who simply refused to stop because of it. They felt the sting, they learned the lesson, and they kept going. So, don't fear rejection, fear regret, because rejection eventually ends. It passes, but regret can last a lifetime. If this message resonated with you today, if it hit you in the heart, please consider sharing it with someone who might be struggling right now. And remember this powerful truth. Sometimes the greatest no you ever hear is life's profound and beautiful way of saying, you're meant for so much more. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you transform every no into a stepping stone. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community for more content like this.